Hey guys, Coach Nick and Coach Trina here with Friction CrossFit, and we're going to give you guys a rundown of today's workout. So up first, we're going to start with our warm-up, and you have 3 rounds. Now you can do this with a PVC pipe or a broomstick handle, whatever you have at home available. We just want to loosen up the movements, get ready for clean work later on. So you can also use an empty barbell if you have that, but we're going to do 5 power to shrug, 5 hang to high pull, 5 power cleans, followed by 5 front squats, and then 5 strict press. And again, we're gonna go through this 3 times. So Coach Trina is gonna demo those. She's gonna grab a bar. So first thing, she's just gonna start in a power position. It's also like a high hang. So about 3-inch squat down, and then she's just gonna extend her hips and shrug the shoulders. Good, so that's your power to shrug. From there, we'll go to hang to high pull. So she's gonna go just above the knees. She's in that low hang position now. She's gonna, as she extends the hips, once the hips are fully extended, she'll go into that high pull. So the hips come all the way forward, bar stays nice and close to the body, elbows are up high. After that, she has 5 power cleans. So we'll start at mid shin on this one, like we had plates on the bar. And then she's gonna aggressively extend her hips and land in that power position. So she's in that quarter squat in that landing. Good. So 5 there, and then you have 5 front squats. So you'll just stay right there in that landing position, and you just go right into your 5 front squats, whole time looking to keep those elbows up, and we've got a nice shelf there for the bar to rest on. And then finally, guys, 5 strict press. So you can bring your elbows down just slightly, as long as they're in front of the bar, and then we'll go into that strict press. So keep a tight core, we're pulling that rib cage down. At the top, we lock out, the head comes through. On that one, return to the shoulders. Perfect. So we'll go through that 3 times. You're gonna hit 5 of all those movements, and then we're gonna hit some mobility, guys. So for mobility, you have a minute per side in a lizard. So that's just a long lunge. She's gonna take a big step there, perfect. And she's got her front leg or shin is vertical, and then she can go on her hands. She can also work herself down to her forearms if needed. If you have the mobility, that's just gonna give you a little bit more stretch there. Cool. And then from there, guys, we have twisted cross. So for this one, she's going to lie flat. Yeah, she's got the room. Arms are out to the side. And then, so if she's working on her right arm, she's gonna use her left arm to push herself over while also taking that left leg and kicking that over. If you've got the mobility, you can aim for your back foot. You can even grab that. But we're really looking for that shoulder, stretch in the shoulder, as well as you'll get some of that hip flexor on that leg that's coming over. And then finally, guys, we want to get our hips. So we're going to go to a frog stretch. So for this one, really wide base with the knees. Yeah, she's got a lot of room there. And then you can stay up high, and then you want to work yourself down to your forearms the whole time. You're pressing your knees out, really opening those hips up. That'll be really good for these cleans. All right. That concludes our mobility. And then from there, guys, we are going to do 3 position clean. So this is a 6 by 1 by 1 by 1. What that means is you will do 1 clean at each position, each starting position, and then each one of those together equals 1 set. You'll do that 6 times. You can climb in weight if possible. So if you have extra weights at home that you can keep adding weight, by all means, climb to a heavy set on this. If you have dumbbells, if you only have one, you're going to do the whole cycle on one side and then do it on the other, and then that'll be 1 set. Again, you can climb in weight if you have that ability. If you don't have any weights at home, then grab that gallon jug of water, and then we can still do the one side. Remember all 3 positions, and then you'll go to the bar, or and then you'll go to the other side for 1 set. So she's going to demo this. She's got her barbell. So clean position 1 is just that power position. So it's a high hang again. So she's going to be in that quarter squat, and then she's just going to hit a power clean from that position. So extends the hips, lands, stands it up. Right into a hang clean. So she's going to go down to her knees. Again, extends the hips, high pulls, catches in the power, and then she's going to go right into a full clean. So this one will start at mid shin. And again, extends the hips aggressively, high pulls, lands in that power position. Perfect. So she did 1 at each, all positions. So there's your 3 positions. So that's 3 reps. That equals 1 set. Set the bar down. If you've got some weight, you can add some weight. If you want to grab a dumbbell real quick, let's just go over what this would look like if you only have 1 dumbbell. So if she stands here, she's going to show you what a high hang position clean looks like. So she's in that power. Good. Extends the hips, lands and stands. Now a hang clean. Good. Yep. You can go to the in between the legs, a lot more comfortable there. And then finally, you're just going to take it from the mid shin or like the ground with one dumbbell head. Again, aggressively extends the hips, lands in that power. Perfect. Thank you, Trina. So again, if you only have the one side, you're going to do both sides per set. So make sure we get the work in there. And then finally, guys, today your Metcon is Fran's cousin. Same rep scheme, one similar movement, but instead of pull-ups, you're going to do burpees. So it's a 21-15-9 rep scheme. Thrusters are at 95-65. You can scale to 75-55 or 45-35. And then as we've got burpees as well, your cap is 10 minutes. Now this should take you a little bit longer than Fran normally does. Pull-ups are a lot faster than burpees, as most of you know. So Trina's gonna go ahead and demo what a thruster would look like. You can cluster the first one, which means you power clean or squat clean your first rep from the ground and you go right into that thruster. So she's gonna go ahead and show us a few here. So there's that cluster. She takes it from the ground, squats, presses overhead for that full thruster. She rattles a couple off. You know, we're getting the good squat depth with the lockout over top. Perfect. Thanks, Trina. After that, you've hit all 21. It's a good one to try to go unbroken on. Otherwise, have a set or rep scheme in mind, whether that's 7-7-7 or 8 and 7, however you need to break that up. Now, burpees, normal standos there. Hands touch the ground. She's going to hop her feet backwards. Chest and thighs touch the ground. She hops them forward. Full extension at the top as she jumps and claps overhead. If you need to scale that, just go to a step back option. So she's going to touch the ground, both feet go back, hits the floor, steps forward, jumps, full extension at the top. Perfect. So there's a great way to scale that burpee, guys. Scale it even further. You can just do a step back to a plank and then step forward, still get full extension, hop at the top. Perfect. And that's your guys' Metcon. Again, this is a sprint style, just like Fran. It's going to be slightly slower because of the burpees, but really attack that with that sprint mentality in mind. And then finally, guys, your rent, you have 3 minutes and a wall sit. So you're just looking to accumulate that. Pretty much you're just going to sit up against the wall. So if she had a wall behind her, she would press her back into against that, and she's just going to hang out there for 3 minutes, or again, just accumulate those. All right, guys, that's all we have for you today. Hope you like this one, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.